Well, tonight, KPIX5's Betty Yu is speaking out following an online racist attack on her. That's making headlines all across the country.
Now, Betty reports almost every night at 11 o'clock, and over the past 18 months, she's done groundbreaking reporting on attacks on the Asian American Pacific Islander community.
Well, now she herself has been targeted because of her race. KPIX5's Andrea Nakano had the chance to sit down with Betty tonight. And Andrea, what is she saying about all of this?
Well, Ken and Liz, it has been incredible to see how Betty has handled everything that has transpired over the last 24 hours with the strength, grace, and poise that she has shown. This interview was not just about her experience with racism, but to give a voice to those who don't have this platform to speak out.
Brian, right now,
that is an aggressively Asian face.
This is just another reminder that racism is so prevalent here in the United States. Do you have hope that one day that you're not going to be looked at as an aggressive Asian face?
You know, it's going to take a lot of time because here we are in 2021, and what's triggering about that is that what gave this guy the authority to decide what's Americanized? That's triggering, and that's racist. When I look back, what's most shocking to me is the casualness of the racism, this kind of just unbridled hatred and the mockery, all of it.
The man behind the racist attack, Steven Crowder, is a conservative host with millions of followers. YouTube recently suspended him for a week for making disparaging comments about the trans community. Crowder went after Betty during a show on the conservative media site, The Blaze.
You could kind of hide in a corner and try to get away from all of this and go, okay, it happened, but I'm not going to bring more light to this. We don't want to give this man any more publicity. But why are you speaking out?
And that option was certainly there. And I did think about this because it is strange to be on the other side of this. All of this made me think about all the people who don't have the support of a corporate entity, colleagues, other people in the industry. It made me think about people who don't have this sort of outlet to not just air their grievances, but to really take racists to task.
In the past 24 hours, Betty says journalists from across the country have been calling, texting, emailing, and posting on social media to support her.
I thought, you know, it's so important to not be passive, especially given the last 18 months or so that you and I have spent, our station has spent covering these attacks on Asian Americans, particularly here in the Bay Area.
And Betty says it has been a lot to process, but she sends out a big thank you to all of those who have shown support. Ken and Liz, back to you.
Absolutely. She's handled it beautifully. All right, Andrea, thank you.
Well, just to reiterate, CBS television stations and KPIX5 condemn the horrific racist comments against Betty.
And we reaffirm the importance of our work to shine a light on anti-Asian violence and hate speech when it occurs.